learners, how you doing today? Hope you're having a good learning experience since we're doing this from home. The handout is linked in the description below. So, what we are doing today is I'm going to go over example number 3, and I'm going to want you to come back and try to match the worked out example number 1. All right. So coming on down here to number 3, just by the way, in case you missed videos 6.4a and b, they're out there. They give more description. What we are doing first is we are using Mr. D to change this into slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, so that we can graph this easy. The M stands for move the x to the opposite side. And when I do, that becomes minus 2x. The R stands for rewrite. So, guys, biggest mistake I always see is people write 5y. It's negative there. Remember, the sign in front of the number belongs with that number. So this is negative 5y is equal to the mx goes up front. So negative 2x, and then the b goes in the back. And this is a positive 5, so positive 5. Now, the D stands for divide. I am going to divide everything by the number with the y. That number is called a coefficient. So I'm going to divide everything by that coefficient with y. And that is so that this reduces to 1. Negative 5 divided by negative 5 does reduce to 1. You don't have to write 1y. You can if it makes you feel better, because you know you did your job. And here, negative 2 divided by negative 5 is just positive 2/5 x. And then positive 5 divided by negative 5 is negative 1. All right, now we are going to graph this bad boy using y equals mx plus b. I feel like the b stands for begin on the y-axis. Right here, I am going to begin at 1. And this is my change in y over my change in x, which they are both positive. So I'm going from this coordinate point that I plotted, I am going positive 2 in the y direction, which that means up 1, 2 in the y direction, and then positive 5 in the x direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo-wee, we almost ran out of graph. But hey, get this. If you go in one direction, you can kind of backtrack it to the opposite direction as well, because from over here, if I went up 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it gets me to that center coordinate point from left to right. And then once you have a couple of coordinates and you feel comfortable pulling out your ruler, graph these on out. And remember, go ahead and see if you can go ahead and match that number 1 example up. And have a blessed day, y'all.